Hello, welcome back. Box1 here. These guys got a bit messed up. But today we are going to be reviewing this set. This is the 2019 Kylo Ren Shuttle. It is the black version, of course, because I got the later one. But it is a pretty cool ship. It has some great figures, actually. Probably one of my favorite parts about it. And, yeah, comes from, I think, the Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah. But the figures are amazing. Blocking my VIP points. So let's get into the figures without further ado. The first one here is the First Order Stormtrooper, just the normal white one. He's pretty common, I think, anyway. This is the only one I have, actually, of him. I didn't get any of the other sets with him in it during that time period. But he comes with the normal long blaster, not long blaster, but the normal blaster. And then he has an angry clone head. You can see that nice helmet as well. I actually quite like these Stormtroopers because I don't have many of them. That's probably why I really like these guys. But they're pretty cool. Quite a bit cooler, I'd say, is this red First or Final Order Stormtrooper, I believe. And he has this different gun. I know it was used in Jurassic Park. I don't know where it originally came out in. But it has that lightsaber piece on the top and then it's in black. He also just has the normal angry clone face. And it's a pretty nice little helmet. Same mold and everything as the First Order Stormtrooper. You can see side by side. Very similar, but obviously this guy's red. And he has different prints. As you can see, different prints from the First Order guy. But the back one seems to be the same, just with different colors, or at least relatively the same. I guess there is a couple differences, though. Pretty cool figures. Next up, we have this officer. I believe it is it Admiral Pride? Or is that a different one? I actually haven't looked up his name. I think it may be Pride. I'll put the actual name on screen if it is Pride. That's good, and I have good memory. But if it's not, I have terrible memory. Anyway, he is in that very nice metallic gunmetal gray color. You can kind of see that print on his back, and then his front robe kind of print there. I don't know if he has this opposite face. He does. Slightly more angry face. And he uses that old hairpiece that has the receding sides on it. But he does look pretty cool. He comes with a pistol, and he's a pretty nice figure. Next up, we have Kylo Ren himself with the damaged helmet, or repaired helmet, I guess, with the welding. Did he get it welded on that weird planet where Palpatine is? I don't remember. I think he did. I haven't watched the movie in years. Probably since it came out. But, yeah, he has that nice red lightsaber with the dual side hilt blades. And he has I don't know what face he has, actually. He has the angry face. I think it's just the same one you get with most Kylo Rens. As you can see, double-sided. And I don't know if he has back printing, actually. Guessing he does, yeah. That, like, chainmail armor pattern that he also has, I believe, on his front. Overall, I actually quite like this figure. I like the helmet, especially. I always liked these helmets. And this is also the only Kylo Ren I have. I didn't really get any of the First Order sets from the first Force Awakens wave or anything. Ooh, that was bright. Next up, we have this Knight of Ren. I almost forgot his name. But he is one of the Knights of Ren. And he has that very cool helmet mold there. I think he just has a black face underneath. But he has this very cool helmet, and it is a very interesting, unique mold. Don't know if it's used anywhere else. I don't think it would be. But he has, as you can see, some thermal detonators on his torso, as well as in his hand. And he has this big mace, and as well as some back printing. So you don't want to get slapped by that thing. But he's a pretty cool Knight of Ren, and there are 2 Knights of Ren in this set, actually. And the final figure, the last Knight of Ren in this set, it is this cloaked guy. He comes with another cape, and he has this newer, well, not newer, but for the time it was this newer style hood. And he kind of looks like the Grim Reaper. That's what I always thought of him as looking like. He has a very nice mask print on him, on that gunmetal gray metallic helmet. And you can see he also has some nice robes. He carries this big axe, which is kind of cool. And he just looks very cool. He's probably my favorite Knight of Ren that I have, actually. Took a little while to get through them, but we got through the figures, and they're actually pretty good. I do actually really like the figures in this set. But now it is time to actually get onto the main build. Now, the actual set Excuse me if there's any dust on it. I just dusted it off. Black really shows dust. I will say that. So that's one thing that, well, I guess it's not really LEGO's fault, but that's one thing that is a bit annoying when you're displaying it. But it is a pretty cool build. It has a lot of greebling on it, actually. As you can see right there. You can kind of see all the things there. There's this, like, front of a car, even. And as you go back, you can see there's a bunch of Technic on the sides. And this thing is basically impossible to disassemble in a good period of time. Because this thing is basically completely Technic underneath all those plates. It is absolutely insane how much Technic is in this set. But it is a really cool actual build. I do like it. It's basically a reskin of the older one that was in the dark bluish gray, which is the incorrect color. This is the right one. And you can see it has some engines at the back, as well as some little knobs under there. Well, not knobs, but really pushes. And if you do that, you can see there's a spring-loaded shooter on either side. And they just shoot out. That one didn't go far because it smacked into this little blanket thingy here. But it is a pretty nice thing. It does open up. Wait here. And it can actually sit 3 figures in there and hold 2 weapons on the side. And that is what it looks like with the figures inside. I have this trooper piloting it, because you don't get a pilot in the set. And then Kylo Ren and I think Pride. You'll already know the name. It's probably Pride in the back. And you can see the weapons of the Stormtrooper and then Kylo Ren on the wall. And when it closes, it does look quite nice. You can't really see in there. You can't see through that actual cockpit window, which is just a bunch of the, what do you call them? Translucent red pieces. I can't believe I almost forgot that. But yeah, there's a bunch of details on the side, of course. Well, not really as many details on the side as I thought, but it does have these little lights. Or on the one side anyway. Has this grill on the other. I don't know if there's many stickers in this set, actually. I don't think there's actually much at all in terms of stickers or little details like that. It's mainly greeble details, and I'll actually show you the wings now. Very, very basic on the wings. See more Technic as you go up. And, ooh, that's where you get the dust. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I mean, it has been on display for, I don't know, since I got it. But still, oh, my goodness. I did not do a good job dusting. This side was a bit cleaner, I believe. But even then, there's a mix of dust and reflection on this thing that is absolutely very fun to look at. But, you can see there's a lot of Technic, as I said earlier. There's some more details, like some lights and stuff on the underside, which... Is it blurry? I can't tell, honestly, because this device is very old. 2016, goodness. Nearly 10 years old. But I'll show you the final features of this set. It has 2 cool features in the back that I haven't shown off yet. The first of which is kind of important. It can go out into its kind of attack or flying position. That's what you see on the instructions and when it's actually moving. And that can actually just be... Wrong. Is that the right one? There we go. Right one. You can actually just put it back into place whenever you want. And it's a pretty simple, good mechanism, actually. It's quite strong. Doesn't take much pressure to actually do. And also, once it lands, it'll be in this position, and then it will also... Wait, is it in this position when it lands? I forget. But it does land. If it's not, it can be in that position when it lands. And you can put down the wings by using these little knobs, as you just saw. And they also have little ball joints so they don't get stuck in there. Honestly, pretty cool. But I will show you it again with the actual front in view, because I nearly forgot to do that. And it is quite wide, quite large, and quite nice actually looking when it is like that. You can see those very big guns on the front. And it is a pretty cool set. Let's get on to my opinion. You probably could have guessed by me saying that it's a pretty cool set. And that is exactly my opinion, that it is a pretty nice set. I'd say the figures are great. You might not like the First Order and everything, but in terms of the actual quality of the figures, they're quite nice. They have capes, they have cool specialized pieces like that helmet mold, and they have pretty cool weapons as well. I'd say in terms of quality, this set is quite better than the other one. I don't actually have the other one. If I did, this would not be a review. It would be more of a comparison video. But I don't have both. I probably won't have both for a long time unless I find it But it's a pretty cool set. I don't know when the other one retired. Probably around 2016 or 2015 is when it came out. So, yeah, pretty older, that gray one, than this 2019 one. But regardless of how the movie was, which I know a lot of people didn't like it, I just like watching Star Wars, so I quite enjoyed just sitting down and watching it. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. I think it's a pretty nice set, and I shall see you next time with the Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens. Goodbye.